let's transition to the next step, which is UNS enabling this older Andon board. So how do we go about that?
Yeah, so that was also an interesting challenge because whenever we're talking about digitization and modernizing systems, we have, from experience, we have other customers that do have this type of equipment, and they have to have custom code or very old school stuff that they cannot integrate with cloud systems or this type of thing with the UNS. So what we have in our toolbox to specifically talk to the board and make it UNS Enabled, and UNS Enabled in simple terms is just how can we get this to be able to communicate via a industry communication protocol, right? And for this case, we have chosen to use OPC to demonstrate how we can get rid of that custom code that you were talking about in our email exchange, and then just be able to expose that via OPC, okay? So the first product we have in the toolbox is called Cogent Data Hub. I'm sorry, OmniServer. OmniServer allows us to pretty much configure that custom protocol, and let me go ahead and pull that up.
I sent you a protocol document.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
So that is the protocol document that you pretty much sent us on how you, exactly,
So
to that board.
company.
Correct.
Okay.
And as you can see, it's very simple. It's three boxes we got, and the only thing we care about is that parameter and which box is it going to, right? Mm-hmm. So what OmniServer allows us to do is take that basic text command, put it, it's almost copy paste. So let me walk you through it really quick. So if I go to protocols, and I go to the Vorn XL, and go to the command, let me do this. Let me put it side by side so you guys can get a picture of how simple it was. So it's almost copy paste, if you get to see that. And what OmniServer is allowing us to do is to parameterize those fields that we worry about, which is just the text field and the box, right? And once we have that protocol pretty much defined within OmniServer, then the next thing we need to do is, okay, how do we tell OmniServer, you're talking to this device, whether Ethernet or COM, in this case we're doing a serial connection, and then how do we tell it, hey, use this protocol that we just configured, right? So if you go back to the configuration window, the first thing is telling OmniServer, hey, I'm communicating via serial. In this case, it's connected to this computer as well, it's COM3, right? And the last part is pretty much mapping it. So under topics, you will tell OmniServer, hey, that device is going to use that protocol. And then we just have pretty much, because we have three fields, we have the actual count, downtime, and target, we're passing those as points via OPC. And that's what we're leveraging. We're leveraging the capabilities of OmniServer to be able to expose data via OPC, whether DA or UA, all that stuff, right?
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that seemed pretty straightforward, especially seeing the documentation side by side. So thanks for pulling that up.